Hi there, and welcome. My name's Joseph, and thank you for choosing one of my videos to get some learning from, and I trust you will enjoy it. A little bit of contact information for you here. I will repeat this slide at the end, so no need to write it down yet. On the other hand, if you want to, pause and grab it now. So, enjoy. Back to you soon. Hello. I'd like to spend a few minutes on impact. My impact, your impact. And by that I mean impact on the world around us and reflected back to us. So the impact going out and the impact coming back in. And two aspects here. There's my intended impact, what I want to accomplish. And then there's this thing called unintended impact. And yeah, that one can be scary sometimes. I remember a situation where I was leading a young company, maybe a dozen employees. And this one person came to me who lived a considerable drive from the office, an engineer, and she liked to work out at the gym. Now the gym in her community opened at a certain time, and there wasn't one of those gyms that she belonged to in our community. We started at the office at 8 o'clock in the morning. We had an hour for lunch, and we left at 5. And she came to me one day and she said, I'm really having a hard time. I can't get my workout, the one that I like to do, in without just absolutely crazy driving and stuff like that. And I don't do well working out in the evenings. It's just not part of my metabolism or something. And I would like to request that I could come in the morning at 8:15, and it would just take the stress off me. I think I'd perform a lot better, and I'd be glad to work into the lunch hour or stay later in the day or whatever. It's making up the time is not the issue. The issue is getting into this gymnasium to do this thing that I love to do. Well, I thought about it. And as a leader in the company and someone who was wanting to set the right tone and give the right message, I wanted to let people know my intended impact was that we really do need to do the work we need to do, because we were scrambling all the time. And if we didn't put in the time to get things done, we would miss our deadlines, and all the dominoes would fall, and my mortgage would be foreclosed, and all terrible things. So I said no to that request. The unintended impact, well, you can imagine what seems now to me in this stage of life absolutely reasonable request. As a matter of fact, something that I would even say wow, of course, absolutely, no problem. Make it 8:30 and don't worry, I'm sure you'll get your work done. No, that's not what happened. There was a rumbling in the company for quite a few weeks. It went away eventually, but I'm sure it was remembered. So the intended impact was to make very clear, to be very consistent, that we do start at 8 o'clock, we do need your effort, we do need your contribution here. And we need you here for the whole day. We can't have you, going off and doing other things. Unintended impact, I was an ogre. I was unreasonable. I didn't care about the people, I cared more about the job. No surprise there. So the whole idea of intended and unintended, that concept at the age that I was, I'm not sure I would have understood it if you'd have said it to me then. I was in my 30s, early 30s. So what we need to do is to pause for a moment and take note of the gravity of the rollout of my unintended impact in that example. And notice for yourself, just pause and notice for yourself when you make decisions, especially decisions that affect the people that work around you, your clients as well. Pause and ask yourself, what is my intended impact? And don't you dare forget to also ask, what might be my unintended impact? What might also be the impact of this action I'm about to choose? So when I see myself choosing and acting, in between that choosing and acting, just do this little test. What is my intended impact? What is my unintended impact? I predict that by doing that little test for yourself, you will improve the level of intended impact. The accomplishment of what you want will go up. It'll be easier for you to get to where you want to go. The navigation won't be complicated at all. Because you're checking intended, unintended. Just take a moment and do that. Highly recommend it. I do it for myself. Helps a lot. Thank you. Welcome back. Trust you enjoyed the video and that you found yourself a little bit of insight, something to think about, and help you going forward. Here's my contact information again. By all means do ring or text or email, and whatever you need I'd be glad to provide. There are other videos here as well. Please help yourself. Thank you, and hope to see you again. Bye.